Too, and I continue to journey on sharing different aspects of my newfound friendship and relationship. So here we are. We are almost to Valentine's Day. And I think I shared early on how he and I both are parents. So I have two children and he has two children. And very early on in getting to know one another, and I know some of you will probably say, that's too soon to be talking about that kind of stuff. For a woman of my age, I know what I want. And so I need to be very clear as soon as possible so that I don't waste my time and I don't waste somebody else's time. And so we both were very open early on about our past relationships. And we also talked about children. And if there was a future for us, would he want more kids? Because he is younger than I am, and I am a woman of a certain age. And I think that even if I wasn't a woman of a certain age, like I have two children, I'm done. I don't want any more children. I look forward to the day when maybe I have grandchildren. But right now, I'm pretty satisfied. And so he has two children. Now, the age difference, because he and I are of different ages, his children are younger than my children. But nevertheless, we were very clear very early on in getting to know each other as we were determining if we were going to take our friendship to another level, to have those kind of conversations. We even talked about like where we want to live and where we want to retire. Like we put a lot on the table very early on, and the connection, it was so easy. Look, he texted me again. I can't see. He does this to me all the time. It must be the time that I'm actually recording. But anyway, yeah, so he has two kids, I have two kids. We don't want any more children. We had that discussion very early on, and because of that, we were able to progress towards getting to know each other better and wanting to get to know each other better with the intent of like, hey, will we exclusively date one another? And I think when we decided that, we got some really big questions answered right away, which I was totally fine with. And he, like I said, is an open book pretty much more than I expected. And I do really appreciate it. Now, I will say that you never know what's going to happen down the line. He could change his mind and say that he wants kids. And so we even had the conversation like, would we adopt and would we have pets? Either way, what is my point? I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to have me a Valentine and if he's going to be my Valentine. And is this relationship going to continue on? And so far, we're still checking each other boxes because communication is essential. It is foundational, and we're having conversations that need to be had. And right now, we both don't want no more kids.